So, I mean, you have fighters when you have great fighters and great fighters start talking about one another. I mean, then egos become a big part of the issue.
There's so many fights that I had. I am an underdog, and I I brought surprises to them.
Some surprises.
Yes.
Floyd Mayweather Sr. reportedly issued a very strong and harsh warning to Manny Pacquiao during a live press conference, leaving the entire boxing community surprised. Sources say Floyd's father went completely off script during what was supposed to be a standard media event promoting the September 19th rematch at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Witnesses claim that Sr.'s attitude quickly turned intense and personal as he brought up Pacquiao's earlier defeat and even questioned whether Manny, now 47 years old, still truly belongs inside the boxing ring with his son. Reports suggest the press conference was arranged by the promotional team to generate excitement for the Netflix stream
Years progress, he's looking older, so
event. Insiders say Floyd Sr. was first invited on stage to talk about his son's training routine and overall fight preparation strategy. According to witnesses, he initially spoke in a calm manner, but his tone changed sharply when a reporter asked whether Pacquiao truly has a real chance of winning the rematch. Sources claim Sr. leaned toward the microphone and said something like, "Let me tell you something about Manny Pacquiao."
Going to end differently? Is there going to be something that you see that the outcome will result into maybe like a knockout or?
I don't know. I think the fight's probably gonna be pretty much the same, but
Pacquiao. My son already beat him once, and this time he's going to do it again even more convincingly. The room reportedly fell silent for a moment. According to those present, Sr. then began pointing out what he believes are specific weaknesses in Pacquiao's game at 47 years of age. He noted that
because the thing is that Floyd's never lost. Yeah. So no matter what you say about him, until he get beat by anybody, you can't say that anybody's going to beat him. And who's going to?
Sources say Sr. then made a prediction that shocked everyone in attendance. He apparently stated that Floyd Jr. will stop Manny Pacquiao inside 8 rounds.
Manny's footwork has noticeably slowed down. His punch volume is no longer what it used to be during his prime. And most importantly, his ability to absorb punches has been heavily affected after a long 25-year career in boxing. Sources say Sr. emphasized that Floyd Jr. already understands how to exploit all these weaknesses.
Will you ever run for president in the Philippines? The Senate run is over. You're
now,
coming back to fighting. Would you ever consider it?
Right now, I'm at like zero in my mind about politics.
Since he successfully did so back in 2015. After that, he shifted his focus toward Pacquiao's team and their training approach. Reports suggest he brought up the shoulder injury from their first fight, criticizing it as an excuse and saying it was wrong to justify a clear loss on all judges' scorecards.
I was making him a better fighter, and the footwork, the hooks, both hands, using both hands, it worked out really well. And then, once he became a two-fisted fighter,
Sr. further stated that true champions accept defeat respectfully, while Pacquiao's camp focused on injury claims instead of acknowledging Floyd's performance. Witnesses claim he also said something like, "You can't blame a shoulder for getting dominated for 12 rounds straight. That's just not a valid excuse." Sources say Sr. then made a bold prediction that surprised everyone in attendance. He reportedly claimed that Floyd Jr. would be able to stop Manny Pacquiao within 8 rounds, which is something Floyd has never done in their previous encounters. His reasoning was based on Pacquiao's age and the wear and tear from a long career, suggesting that he is now more vulnerable to punches that wouldn't have affected him a decade ago. According to insiders, Sr. stated that Manny's durability has declined, his legs are no longer as strong, and Floyd would expose these weaknesses in front of a...
It's the experience is like not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around no more excuses, especially to my condition and also for everything. I'm so excited and ready to the fight.
Global audience watching on Netflix. The comments reportedly became even more personal afterward. Witnesses say Sr. referenced Pacquiao's political career in the Philippines, mentioning his failed presidential run and his unsuccessful Senate re-election campaign. He allegedly linked those setbacks to Pacquiao's struggles in high-pressure
Came in that gym for those 4 hours. He entertained everybody in the gym. He flirted with the girls. He did
fights, suggesting a pattern where he fails when the stakes are highest. Sources claim Sr. said, "You can't succeed in politics. You can't beat my son in boxing. So what exactly are you good at, besides making excuses?" Freddie Roach's name also came up during Sr.'s remarks, according to witnesses. Insiders say Sr. directly criticized Roach, questioning
The general rule of thumb is if you're going to fight Floyd Mayweather, you got to get him out of there. You're not going to win on the cards. Floyd Mayweather, like the old joke of like, where does Michael Jordan sit at a basketball game? Where does Floyd Mayweather sit at a boxing match?
his coaching methods and his ability to properly prepare Pacquiao against Floyd's defensive style. He reportedly pointed out that Roach had several years between 2010 and 2015 to develop a winning strategy against Floyd, but was ultimately unsuccessful. According to sources, Sr. also said that Roach's approach is outdated and that he is too traditional in his methods to adjust to modern boxing techniques, which he believes Floyd has already mastered.
You like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop.
Then Sr. began breaking down the tactical advantages he believes Floyd would have in the rematch. Reports suggest he explained how Floyd's shoulder roll defense has become even more refined over the years through film study and improved positioning. He added that Pacquiao's aggressive combination punching style actually fits perfectly into Floyd's counterpunching system. According to those present, Sr. said something like, "Every time Manny throws 3 punches, Floyd is going to make him miss all 3 and land a clean right-hand counter. That's exactly what happened in 2015, and it will happen again." The discussion around sparring reportedly became even more intense. Insiders claim Sr. revealed that Floyd's camp has been bringing in Filipino sparring partners to replicate Pacquiao's style. However, he added that these sparring partners have been easily handled in training, suggesting that even younger versions of Manny's style cannot solve Floyd's defensive system. Sr. also made harsh comments about Pacquiao's punching power, claiming he hasn't had true knockout ability since parting ways with his longtime strength and conditioning coach. He referred to statistics showing that Pacquiao's knockout rate has dropped in recent years. According to insiders, Sr. said, "Manny can't hurt Floyd anymore with his best shot. His power is gone, and everyone knows it except him." The tone then reportedly became even more direct. Sr. looked toward the camera as if addressing Pacquiao himself and said, "Manny, listen closely. My son is going to beat you so badly that you'll regret ever coming back. You'll be embarrassed in front of millions watching on Netflix. That's not trash talk. That's a promise." When the moderator attempted to step in and control the discussion, Sr. allegedly ignored him and continued speaking, shifting to the financial side of the fight. He claimed Floyd is guaranteed $75 million, while Pacquiao is likely earning less because, in his view, few people believe Manny can win. Sr. reportedly added, "Even the promoters know this is a mismatch. They're paying my son more because he's the real attraction." Manny Pacquiao's camp responded within hours, according to reports, calling Sr.'s comments disrespectful and unprofessional. They stated that Pacquiao does not rely on trash talk, as he prefers to let his performances in the ring speak for themselves. The statement concluded that while Floyd Sr. is free to say what he wants, the real answers will come on fight night. Freddie Roach reportedly responded to Sr.'s comments during a radio interview. Sources say Roach criticized Sr., calling him a failed trainer who never achieved anything meaningful in boxing on his own and only gained recognition through his son's success. He also mentioned that Sr. is no longer involved in Floyd Jr.'s training, as they reportedly had a fallout several years ago. According to insiders, Roach added that Sr. is simply seeking attention by making loud statements, despite not being part of Floyd's current camp. The reaction from boxing media has been huge, with widespread coverage and discussion. According to reports,
Pacquiao just drew with Barrios.
Yeah, and you see what he look like?
Yeah, because they're not on that level anymore.
What do you think's going to happen here, though? What do you think's going to happen in Mayweather-Pacquiao? Are you interested in it? Is it a good fight?
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
Watch it. The first one was awful, but now they're 50 years old. Let's see it.
Analysts have been debating whether Senior's comments carry any real weight, or if he is simply using controversy to promote the fight. ESPN boxing experts reportedly analyzed the claim of an 8-round stoppage, with most agreeing that Floyd has never been known as a knockout puncher at welterweight, despite his perfect 50-0 record. Insiders say the general consensus is that Senior may be overstating Floyd's finishing ability in order to generate more attention and headlines around the event.
Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was hyped up to the extent that it was, is that, boy, Mayweather's this all-time great, and Pacquiao is doing these guys even worse than Floyd is doing them. Everyone wanted to see that fight. That Pacquiao's been gone for a long time. So why don't fighters retire when they should? Because win, lose, or draw, Pacquiao's...
Stephen A. Smith reportedly commented on Senior's statements during First Take the following morning. Reports suggest he said that Senior is effectively playing the villain role very well in order to build interest in a fight that many fans were previously not excited about. He added that controversy is a powerful marketing tool, and Senior understands the promotional side of boxing better than most.
I love Pacquiao, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite fighters in the whole world. He's moved up from incredible weight. People forget about that. That's why I brought it up. How many weight classes this man has really moved up. Incredible, just incredible.
People in the sport. According to sources, Stephen A. also said that Floyd Sr. managed to create more hype for the fight in just 10 minutes than the official marketing campaign had done in the past 2 months. Max Kellerman reportedly offered a different perspective, according to insiders. Sources claim he said on his podcast that Senior's remarks may actually reflect real concern about how competitive the fight could be, rather than
Barrios is alright. I'm better than Barrios. Even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios. My experience, my hand speed, I take care of myself. I had some exhibitions. I know I can still. That's what he thinking.
Just promotion or hype. Max reportedly interpreted Senior's aggressive tone as a form of overcompensation. According to reports, he suggested that Floyd's camp might actually be concerned about Pacquiao's recent performance against Mario Barrios. Max added that people usually don't speak so aggressively unless they are trying to convince themselves as much as they are trying to convince others. Teddy Atlas
didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, you know, Mr.
also shared his opinion during a boxing radio show, according to sources. Insiders say he defended Pacquiao against Senior's comments, calling Manny one of the most accomplished fighters in boxing history, regardless of his 2015 loss. Atlas highlighted that winning world titles across 8 different weight divisions is
someone that has a name but isn't gonna hurt him, Manny that is. And then I got a feeling that that Floyd might be looking at the same thing, probably looking at trying to one up Manny like he does with everything.
A rare achievement that Floyd has never matched. According to reports, Atlas stated, Senior can say whatever he wants, but the record books clearly show that Manny achieved things Floyd never did. According to gambling insiders, reports suggest that before the press conference, Floyd was a moderate favorite at around -180 odds. However, after Senior's comments went viral, the odds shifted to around -2.
And you would know this, not many people would, but you would. The thrill of having 20,000 people in an arena, and I mean, that's, I got to imagine you can't replicate that in any other area of your life.
240 in Floyd's favor as public money began heavily backing Mayweather. Bookmakers reportedly noted that casual bettors were influenced by Senior's strong confidence and bold predictions. Tim Bradley's analysis focused on the psychological aspect of the situation. According to reports, he suggested that Senior is attempting to get inside Pacquiao's mind well before the fight, planting doubt about his chances of winning. Bradley added that psychological warfare is a key part of boxing, and the Mayweather family has always been very effective at using trash talk and promotional tactics.
At the beginning of this conversation, you say, I don't like boastful people. How was it like fighting Mayweather then? Did he get on your nerves? Because I feel like he's a little bit more boastful than the people you might be wanting to hang out with.
Yeah, he's boastful. I think his God is the material things, money.
According to sources, he said that Sr. fully understands what he is doing and is intentionally getting inside Pacquiao's head by making him think about these criticisms during training camp. Sean Porter reportedly disagreed with Sr.'s prediction of an 8-round stoppage during his podcast. Insiders say Porter explained that Floyd has never been a high-volume puncher who
pro fight. This will not be an exhibition. It'll be a pro fight. So it is going to go on someone's record. Could Manny actually take Floyd's O away? And here I am getting drug into this thing and
typically breaks opponents down. Instead, his style is based on winning rounds through defensive skill and precise counterpunching, rather than seeking knockouts. According to reports, Porter added that at nearly 50 years of age, Floyd is not suddenly going to turn into a knockout fighter. He concluded that Sr.'s prediction is unrealistic and described it as more of a fantasy than a likely outcome. Andre Ward's reaction was described as balanced, according to sources. Reports suggest he said that Sr. has the right to be confident, especially considering Floyd's perfect record and his previous win over Pacquiao. However, Ward also pointed out that at this stage of their careers, one clean
out every day. And, I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also, another exhibition in Greece. So if I'm just sitting at home and I'm just working out every day, spending time with my grandson and spending time with my children, I said, why not go out, have a little fun, entertain, and put on some exhibitions? So that's what I'm doing.
A lucky punch could completely change the outcome. According to insiders, he added that if Pacquiao manages to land a decisive shot and win, then Sr.'s bold predictions and strong statements could end up making him look very foolish. Promoters are reportedly very pleased with the controversy created by Sr. Sources claim that ticket sales and Netflix pre-event buzz increased significantly within 48 hours after the press conference. Insiders say promotional executives are even hoping Sr. continues making provocative comments, as it is boosting engagement and public discussion around the fight. According to reports, one promoter stated that this type of drama is exactly what makes casual fans interested in a fight between two veteran fighters. Meanwhile, Pacquiao's longtime promoter reportedly tried to calm the situation, releasing a statement saying Manny remains fully focused on training and will not be distracted by verbal attacks from Floyd's family. He also added that Pacquiao has dealt with trash talk throughout his entire career and always responds through his performances in the ring rather than words. The statement concluded that, in boxing, actions inside the ring are what truly matter. Social media reaction has reportedly been divided, according to multiple sources. Insiders say Floyd supporters are circulating clips of Sr.'s comments and predicting a comfortable win for Mayweather. Meanwhile, Pacquiao fans are sharing highlights of Manny's aggressive combinations and punching power, arguing that Sr. is underestimating him. According to reports, hashtags comparing both fighters have been trending for 3 consecutive days across multiple platforms. Boxing historians have reportedly compared Sr.'s trash talk to some of the most famous pre-fight psychological battles in boxing history. Reports suggest several analysts reference Muhammad Ali's use of mental warfare against opponents, noting that the Mayweather family has long understood how to use rivalries as entertainment value. According to insiders, one historian said that Sr. appears to be following an Ali-style approach, targeting an opponent's pride, questioning their abilities, and making bold predictions to attract attention and build hype. International media coverage reportedly surged after Sr.'s press conference. Sources say Filipino outlets have widely covered the story, with many commentators defending Pacquiao's reputation and calling Sr.'s remarks a form of desperate promotion. Meanwhile, American media reaction is divided. Some believe Sr. is simply boosting hype, while others think he is genuinely confident in his statements. According to reports, the story has now been covered in more than 40 countries worldwide. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has reportedly remained completely silent regarding his father's comments, according to multiple sources. Insiders say Floyd has not made any social media posts acknowledging the press conference or addressing the controversy. Some analysts believe this silence is a deliberate strategy, allowing his father to take on the role of the outspoken figure while Floyd maintains a more professional and controlled public image. According to reports, people close to Floyd say he has been informed about Sr.'s remarks but has chosen not to respond publicly. The September 19th fight now reportedly carries significantly more intrigue, According to promotional insiders, what was originally shaping up to be a nostalgia-style exhibition with limited genuine interest has now shifted into a grudge match, fueled by real animosity. Senior's harsh comments have reportedly changed the entire narrative, from two veteran fighters meeting for one last payday to a story framed as a father defending his son's legacy against an opponent seeking redemption.